Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dawson with Dean Defense, and today we are back out on the range and we are here to take a look at the Canik METE MC9. So this is a bit of a unicorn to find, but first let's check it. It's clear, no round in the chamber, nothing on the extractor, no magazine in the mag well. This gun is clear, okay? Again, a bit of a unicorn to find. Anywhere that these seem to come into stock, they are gone like that. And I have not been able to find one anywhere until finally in our local store we found one. It was the last one they had on the shelves, and they said we were really lucky that we bought it when we did, because if not, it would have been gone, and they don't know when they'd get any more in. So extremely hard to find. It's been out for a couple of months now, but it just seems like as fast as they can make them, they are selling for sure. And there's good reason behind that. These come in at around, I think I got this one for like 419 bucks, and it comes with a ton of features, okay? For one, let's go ahead and ghost this trigger. So the triggers on Caniks are known to be phenomenal. So you got that little bit of take up, you hit the wall, a real crisp, clean break, and then the reset is right there. Very tactile, very audible. You can hear it, and there's that break again, okay? The triggers on these guns are absolutely phenomenal, okay? Now, another thing they did is they made it optics ready, and instead of having mounting plates underneath, it is direct mount to the slide, okay? So I put this Holosun on here, again, direct mount, and I really do appreciate that. Now, another thing that they did is with that direct mount, they could set it a little bit lower, so it is a co-witness. So as you guys can see through the optic, if your optic goes down, you can still use your iron sights above there. And that's something that I really do appreciate. Really cool feature that they got on there. So great ergonomics to this gun. It does come with 3 different back straps. You have a small, medium, and large. And the cool thing, this is something that I think is really cool here, is they made it, and I don't know how they did it, but they made it to where it can also take the normal or the full-size guns of their Caniks magazines, okay? And that is something really cool. This is just an 18 rounder that I have here, and just to show you guys, it fits in there, and there you go, fits in there, locks in there just fine. And we will go ahead and shoot some with this so that I can show you guys that it actually works. So I'll go ahead and do that right now. And it locked back. So as you guys can see, you can use your full-size Canik magazines, and that is something that is really cool. Now, I say this, say you're going somewhere, maybe you're going to a hotel, or you get where you're going and you want to have a little bit more capacity. It's nice to be able to carry an extra magazine that you could just throw in there, and then you have more rounds, okay? And then during the day when you're concealed carrying, you could use one of their either 12 round or 15 round magazines like this one that they have here. And it carries extremely well. Now, they made this thinner than their Elite SC. So if you guys are wondering, it is quite a bit thinner than that. And we're gonna go ahead and show some B-roll here just to show you guys the difference. So some more features, you obviously have your Picatinny rail up here that you could mount lights to. There is, if you don't have a rail, they have a little bit of texturing right here, which if you like to shoot with your finger over the front of the trigger guard like that, it allows you to do so, which on Micro 9s, I really like to do. It gives me a little bit more real estate on that gun. I can get a little bit better purchase rather than putting it down here. And I think it just gives me a little bit more control to the gun. So I enjoy doing that, so I like that they put that there. Really do appreciate that. Now, it comes with a 12 round magazine, which isn't this one, sorry. Comes with a 12 round magazine that can either be flush fit, or it comes with this little pinky extension. So when you put that in there, you can get that full purchase on the gun. And I appreciate that. And then the 15 round magazine, which is also extended, and you could see they kind of cut it off right there, and some people don't really like that. It's never bothered me. I think they do that just so that it doesn't print as much, but there could have been better ways that they did it for sure. So I wish that they'd kind of change that, but I'm sure they will, because they really do listen to their customer base. It does have a loaded chamber indicator right on the top here. I would have rather them, maybe if they're going to do it, to put that on the side, just because that allows for stuff to kind of get up onto your optic. I haven't had any problems with it, but we've only put probably 200 to 250 rounds through it so far. Now, has this thing, just at least in our first impressions and first shots, been reliable? Yes, it has been absolutely reliable. It didn't matter what magazine we used, what ammo we used. It has ran really, really good. Absolutely been flawless, and I do love it. Now, I will say that I'm a bit of a Canik fanatic, if you will. I really, really love Caniks. I think they make really good guns. Do I wish they were made in America? Yes, I do. I really do. But I cannot deny that they are extremely good guns. You'll see that it has the little finger groove right there, and then kind of a double undercut there to where you can get a higher purchase on that gun. So I'll go ahead, and you can see that you can come up underneath it and get a high purchase if that's the way you want to hold it. Again, I like to come over on these smaller micro 9s and put my finger over the front of that trigger guard like that. I think it gives me some very good control. Obviously, magazine release, never had any problems with bumping that. Magazines drop freely, do really good. And then also your slide release right here has very good function. It's very easy to use and manipulate. So again, ergonomics on this thing are extremely, extremely good. You do have your little takedown levers right here, which I appreciate that they're actually big takedown levers. I'm not a big fan of just the little tiny takedown levers and stuff in there, and then you end up getting something stuck in them and then they never want to come apart. But this is really easy to take apart. Now, is this gun accurate? Absolutely it is. It shoots extremely, extremely well. So I'll put a couple more rounds. I've already got, excuse me, a bunch of holes on this paper right here. Let's see, we can go over to this one. And we'll see if I can do it justice. But like I said, this gun is accurate. If it misses, it's because of me. And lock back, so good to go. All right, so let's go take a look here. So shooting this target, had a couple little flyers that I dropped down. That was all me. But right there, a fish size group, pretty dang good. We're probably back at about 7 yards, 5 to 7 yards there. But it shoots extremely, extremely accurate. And that Holosun 507K that I have on there really, really just, it just is something that I would do. I really like red dots, guys. It allows you to target focus and not have to line up your sights or do anything like that. You just overlay that red dot onto your target and you're able to shoot. And I've seen people that have a hard time keeping both eyes open when they switch to a red dot, and you tell them, okay, we really need to target focus and just lay the dot over the target. It fixes all those problems and they just open both eyes. And I just think that it's a superior sighting system nowadays. Now, I do like that this one has the ability to co-witness, so that if your red dot does go down, you can still use your irons. And if you like irons, man, this has great irons. It is blacked out rear, serrations on the rear as well, and then that big white dot on the front. So it's really easy to pick up those sights as well. Now, if you don't have a red dot on there, it does have this front ledge. You can see that it's going forward right in there, and that allows you to rack that off your pants if you had to, or off some sort of a surface belt, whatever it may be. That way, if you had to do a one-handed manipulation, you absolutely can. So guys, that being said, those are just some of the features. This isn't a 1,000-round review or anything like that, but it has ran flawless so far. Do we like it? Absolutely, we do. Once we get to 1,000 rounds, I'll be able to tell you if I recommend it, if it has ran good, the long-term reliability, and kind of go from there. But guys, I appreciate you watching, and remember, don't be caught off guard, train for the unexpected, and I will see you next time.